entirely happy with this.
What is going on, guys? We are out in Santa Ana, California at the Sibi Built HQ with Jason and Carson.
Glad to have you.
Dude, it's been a while. We've been talking about bringing the truck in, and finally it's here to do the gears.
Yep.
Are you surprised that I waited this long?
I was surprised to hear when you didn't have gears, so I hit you up. I was like, let's get it done.
Well,
Yep.
we're getting it done for sure.
We're gonna get it done, yep.
So tell us a little bit about you guys, where you guys come from, how long you guys have been in business for.
Me and Carson, we've been childhood friends. We've been working on trucks for about 6 years now. We've had this shop for 2, and then we had another shop before for a year and a half. So yeah, we specialize in Toyotas, but we also work on Jeeps, Fords, Rams, and Dodge, and anything else truck related. But today we're going to be doing 529 gears. We'll be doing the Sibi custom tune as well as the clamshell bushing upgrade for you.
So dude, tell us a little bit of the benefits that come with not only the re-gear, but the tune that you're going to be installing on this Toyota Tacoma.
So as far as the stock gearing goes on these, it's a 3.91, and what we're going to be gearing it to is a 5.29. Your truck's on 35s, and you have what, 600-700 pounds at least. In aftermarket upgrades, maybe 1,000 pounds. So your truck rarely ever sees 6 gear. So like we were talking about, now with the gears, after we do it, it'll be 60 at around 2,100 RPM in 6 gear. You were probably around 2,200, 2,300, but you're in 5th gear. So now your transmission's actually going to be turning relative lower RPMs since you're using more gears. That's where you're going to get the better MPG out of it, as well as just more drivability overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no more gear hunting after that. It should be
with the custom tune, there's no gear hunting, and the throttle lag is fixed, and all that other thing. So you're getting my two favorite mods that I have on my truck. Yeah.
I should have done this.
Yeah.
A long time
Once you
ago.
do it, you're
Now
gonna say you should have done it back in 2017 when you first put your Kings on or whatever.
So Kings before gears, or gears before Kings?
I would do gears before Kings and gears before lights.
Likewise.
Lights, but it doesn't look cool, so I get it.
Well, let's get it done.
Cool, let's get it done.
I'm not entirely happy with this.
Alrighty guys, here we have George's stock ring and pinion on a Tacoma TRD off-road. It's a 391 gear ratio. Basically that means for each turn of the drive shaft here, which would be on the pinion, this turns 3.91 times for each wheel revolution. So since George has massive 35-inch tires, we're gonna bump it to a 529 gear ratio with all new bearings, and this will allow his truck to use 5th and 6th gear more effectively, as well as accelerate off the line. And this is just gonna improve his MPGs and drivability overall. Alright guys, what you just saw, you just torqued all the ring gear bolts down to spec, something that other shops seem to not be able to figure out, but we mark everything, that way we know it's done right, and you're good to go afterwards. Alright guys, now he's got the appropriate shimming on there. We're right at how much backlash?
Right about 8.5.
Right at 8.5, spec is 6 to 10, so we're right on the money, but basically we use these little shims that are thousandths thick to ensure that your differential is set up perfectly every single time.
All right, so a question that I for sure have, and I'd rather get it on film for all you guys that are wondering, once you get these gears installed, how's the braking behavior look like?
Basically, you want to drive the truck 100 miles super conservatively, no farther than 25 miles at a time, which we'll explain to you. But we do offer REM polish gears, which require no braking, but those are a little bit more money because they go through a finishing process that takes out all the little imperfections. But basically, as he's finishing it up here, you'll see that everything is perfect on this one. And then once George does the break-in period, he'll come back around 1,000 miles and we'll get the oil flushed out for you. We get asked a lot what separates us from all the competition. Aside from the reviews and just straight up, every single gear set we set, this gear pattern right here, as well as the backlash and all the other specs that go into it. Every single one that rolls out of these doors is perfect. So as you can see here, we have a nice centered pattern, and your backlash is perfect, as well as your bearing pinion preload, all new bearings, seals, internals, gears obviously, and you're ready to roll for another 200, 300,000 miles.
So now that we're here, Jason, aside from gearing, what else do you recommend me doing? I know you're probably going through the truck. Do you see anything that
nothing mechanically is too bad. We are going to do a tune though on your truck, so we'll throw on our custom tune, which has been out since February of 2020. One of the first custom tunes to hit the market. I mean, there's a million of them now, it seems like, but we're still running the same exact one. Everybody's super happy. Probably tuned about 1,500 of them, so we'll put it on and see what you think. Quick on the front differential, what we do on all the re-gears, or we offer it anyway, there hasn't been a single one that we haven't done it, is we replace this is the factory needle bearing here. It has these little rollers on it. These tend to fail all the time. Metal will fall into the diff and cause a lot of problems. We replace it with this upgraded part from East Coast Gear right in here, as well as we replace all the seals when we do it. That way you won't have a single problem with your re-gear. Now that the gears are all done, we're gonna hook George up with our custom Sibi tune. Basically, it's gonna be a performance tune for the 3rd gen Tacoma. It's gonna have eliminate the throttle lag. It's gonna have way better shifting points. It'll fix the 85-mile-an-hour top speed limiter issue that you get once you do re-gear, so that's not a problem anymore. We tune that out, as well as a host of a bunch of other upgrades, along with a factory Toyota update. That way the ECU is up to the latest software.
All right, so we just got back from a drive and it makes a big difference, dude.
Way better, yep.
So not only the tune, I mean, that's really, now the throttle response is like...
Throttle response is there, but now the gearing is there to match it.
Yeah.
It's not just like a hollow pedal, because you actually have RPM to get going.
Now we got the power.
I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of power, but...
Where can they find you? I know you guys are on Instagram.
Yeah. Hit us up on Instagram. We're super swamped, or check us out on Instagram. We're super swamped, so send us an email with, if you have any questions at all. It's just sibibuilt@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you. And you can schedule it. We are appointment only, Monday through Friday.
Jason?
Cool.
Carson?
Enjoy it.
Sir. Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you on the next one when you come bring it back for the break-in fluid change.